Oh boy, we're back. Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, especially the single mothers. Shout out to y'all. Only the real steppers of single mothers. Y'all know who you all are from here to Germany. Um, I know I've been gone for a minute. So I'm gonna just check in and just let you know where I'm at, and then I'll get into a little bit slight topic. Um, But yeah, man, a lot's happened since episode 40. A lot's happened. All good stuff though, no bad stuff. Of course there's some things that aren't going in my way, but we don't pay attention to that. Um, yeah, so the reason I haven't been on here in a minute is because like as soon as I got my routine down with my old job, I got that new job with the county of San Mateo. So I'm now senior community worker, senior case manager for Pathways, the under BHRS. And that basically means I'm in charge of not all the guys, but majority of the guys. Well, the whole team, Pathways, we're in charge of all the guys, but I have my own caseload. Just all the guys and women coming out of the county jail with substance use issues or mental health issues, and they qualify for mental health diversion. And that's basically where the judge grants that your charges and the cases you have pending against you were the result of your lack of mental state, right? And you could either have substance use issues or really have mental health, or you could just be a good criminal playing crazy and get granted mental health diversion. And because after mental health diversion is complete, all your cases get dropped. They don't go away, they don't get expunged, but they, you know what I mean? They're not like pinging on your account on your record basically, right? But yeah, man, since yeah, that's just what I've been dealing with. So now I got a whole new routine. I'm getting up at 4 a.m. doing my fasted cardio, leaving the house by 5:45, still reading, still journaling, still gymming. In the evenings though, not in the mornings, because there's the traffic in the Bay Area is ridiculous, bro. Like if I leave at 6:15, ain't no telling when I'm gonna get to work. And plus, I don't hate a lot of things, but traffic, I hate sitting in traffic. That's like one of the best parts about not living here in 8 years is I haven't had to deal with traffic. So I leave the house like 5:45, smash to work. I get to work like an hour and a half ahead of time, schedule out the content for the day, take a nap maybe if I have to, if I'm still a little tired. But that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. But things are, it was hectic in the beginning because it was a new process, new routine. But now it's like leveling out, week 2 of it. So I'm finding time again to do the things I need to do for the brand, for you guys, for my people, for my community. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. It's nothing too crazy has been going on besides that. I increased my salary by like 50K. I'm looking to buy a car, looking to get an apartment because the commute is crazy. The job's amazing, everything about it I love. It's literally my dream job, but the commute is just ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I've been doing since episode 40. Got back tracking the macros. Changed the workout plan too. I haven't changed my workout plan in almost 3 years. I definitely plateaued, but now I can see gains coming after just a week working with Andre. He gave me a whole new workout plan, whole new split. Got me taking Wednesdays off. I ain't never taken Wednesday off, but I noticed I do high reps. You know what I mean? I'm hella strong. I can lift heavy weight, but I do high reps. So like I was getting hella skinny. Like I wasn't like I was still like right at 200, but like my muscles weren't getting bigger. You know what I mean? So obviously I got to cut down the intensity, cut down the volume, keep the intensity high, move around a little bit less. But yeah, fasted cardio every day though, no matter what, because all I'm worried about is these bottom 2 abs. Like I could care less about everything else. If I get the bottom 2 abs, I've made it in life. You know what I mean? Everything else is just secondary. Everything else is just a plus. But yeah, that's what I want to get into next. The topic is going to be like, chasing a dream, bro. Like, because that's what this is all about, bro. This whole message I'm trying to present, this whole channel, my whole community is about going out there and chasing a dream, or at least trying, bro. Like, because if you don't try, it's like Max Holloway says, certified loser, brother. Certified loser, brother. If you don't try, at least you try, you can't do it. You could go try something else. But if you don't try, I don't know about you, but everything I never tried, I continue to think about it, and it continued to make me feel like shit because I know I didn't try. And like, I ain't never been a quitter, and only pussies don't try. So Got that gas station coffee. I'll never stop drinking gas station coffee. Like, I'm really from the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, I love gas station coffee. I love, like, trenches type shit. So, yeah, we're going to talk about chasing a dream, man. I'm going to tell you everything that they don't tell you. You know what I mean? Everything that you need to know before you try. You know, not even before you try it, but everything you need to know that's going to come once you try, man. Like, bro, like, this job, I ain't never dreamed about work. I'm going to be so honest. I don't understand how people have had dream jobs. Like, you used to dream about being a nurse, dream about being a doctor, dream about being a cop. Like, I don't know. For me, I've never dreamed about working. You know what I mean? My dream was to go to the NFL. You know what I mean? To play football, to be a professional athlete, to be rich, to do whatever I want. Those were my dreams. You know what I mean? So I've never dreamed about a job. But once I got out the program and I started working in the peer recovery field, peer support field, I noticed that, like, this is my calling. Like, this is what I'm meant to do. Like, if I stay clean, I can continue to be a beacon of hope. I can continue to be a light for this demographic of people. Because I realized I was super young when I got clean. I was like only 20 years old. And everyone around me was well over 20, you know? And I looked around and I'm like, damn, some of these fools been trying to do this since they were 20. So, like, if I get this right and continue, like, I could really, like, thrive in this area. But I knew at that time, I was like, I ain't trying to work yet. Like, I just got off dope. Like, I'm trying to go back to college, fuck hoes, party, do all the shit. You feel me? So I went to college, fucked hoes, party, did all the shit. Then I was like, dude, I gotta go pro, because that's what I told myself in the program. Did that, came home, and I came home, but on the way to going to college, not too many people said this out loud, but I felt in people's comments and people's energy and people's jokes that they felt like I was making the wrong decision, or like I was doing something stupid by going back to college. Because I went back when I was 22, and like I could have just started working then, you feel me? I did what I'm doing right now. But I knew I had a dream, and I knew I had a plan, you know what I mean? And I could see it in my head very clear. Like, I didn't know how it was going to work, but I just knew I had a dream and I had a plan, and there was this vision in my head, and I was willing to do the work. So I just continued. But you're going to have to face all of that. The people around you, the people who are close to you, they're not going to understand. They're probably going to, you know, talk about you behind your back. Some of them are going to have enough nuts and courage to say it to your face. And you got to be able to still love those people for who they are and for what they don't know. Never fault a man for what he doesn't know. So I leave, go to college, and then I get done with college, and then everybody's getting done with college. They got these girlfriends. They're getting married. They're trying to have these babies. I went back late, so I'm talking about kids younger than me. All the kids my age, they're already on baby number 2 at this time. And I'm like, bro, fuck that work shit. Like, I got to go pro, bro. Like, I got to go pro, like, and in my head, like, bro, like, you get out of college, you get a job. I don't know anyone who signed for more than 60K. You know, it's rare. It's very rare. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, I made 60K at the skate park, standing in the skate park. So, like, if I just go pro for a couple years, like, I can come back and always get 60K. Like, worst case scenario, we know what to do, right? So it was never really, like, I never felt, like, the urge to, like, stop playing football after grad school, because, like, it was, like, 60K is not no money to me. You know what I mean? It's not money if you've ever had money. But to a broke college kid who's been living with his mom, been taking, like, orders from his parents all his life, ain't never had shit, ain't never been alone, had his own spot, you know what I mean? Been able to do whatever he wanted. Like, 60K sounds like a lot of money. And depending on what state you're in, Kansas, like, 60K is a lot. In Kansas, 30K is a lot of money. You know what I mean? But you're broke as fuck in California with 60K, 30K, 70K, 100K, $250,000. You're still pretty fucking broke in California. So my goal has never been 60K. It's never, I'm from California. Like, I know it's not no money, and I come from getting money when I was younger, so it's like I never was worried about a little 60K salary, you know? So I was more focused on the dream, on the goal, on the vision, because I knew, like I said before, how powerful I could be in this community if I accomplished every single thing I said I was gonna do. because I'm young. I'm young in the recovery field. I'm 20. I'm about to be 29 next month, so you can say I'm kind of old. But when it comes to the recovery field, there's not too many people getting clean in their 20s. You know, you go to NA meetings, you go to like any recovery event, all the people with the 30s and the 40 years, they got clean in their 20s, like the predecessors. You feel me? The old timers. You know what I mean? So I wasn't worried about no 60K little salary or no wife or no kids. Like, cause one, the fuck I know I'm hella selfish. Like, I know I care more about myself really right now and my dreams and my goals. So why would I incorporate a kid in my life? And plus, like, I'm very particular with women I date. I don't date a lot of women. And like right after college, like me and my ex had broken up. So I wasn't fucking worried about getting a new girlfriend. Like I don't get new girlfriends until I'm completely forgotten about the old chick. And this chick's been like fucking tormenting my life for the last 3 years, but I think she's dating my friend now, so it's all good. But yeah, like I wasn't worried about, so like the girl thing, I wasn't worried about, the money thing I wasn't worried about, and the baby thing I wasn't worried about, because it's in my spirit, in my soul, it's like that it didn't seem right. It didn't seem like that's what God, Allah, the universe wanted me to do. It felt like, and it still feels like, they want me to achieve this goal, chase these dreams, and try to be great. Like, I want to be great, bro. Like, I've never worried about getting a girl. I've never had a problem getting a girl. Like, that's my problem today. I get girls. Like, that's why I'm single, because I get women. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be braggadocious or, you know, but it's like I've never had a problem like going up to a girl, talking to him. I've always been like likable, charismatic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tatted, I'm jacked, I got gold hair, I got jewelry and shit. Like, it's not hard to get a girl, especially in 2025 with social media, bro. Like, dudes are out here not crashing out, but settling for relationships with sixes. Like, God's gonna stop making vaginas. Like, there's not a surplus of vagina out there, bro. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I was sure that going overseas and going pro was exactly what I needed to do. But at that time, like I said before, I had to deal with people's jokes, people's backhand comments, you know, wondering and finding out about people talking about me behind my back. Because, like, you can never fault a person for what they don't know. And in the moment, like, I'm sure, like, it does, like, even till this day, it probably still makes no sense. But that's what it comes with. That's what comes with chasing a dream. That's what comes with stepping outside of the norm and not following the pack and going first and leading from the front. There's not going to be anyone there to be like, yeah, bruh, good shit. You feel me? Yeah, bruh, good shit. You know what I mean? There's not going to be no one like you doing it. You know what I mean? You're going to look left, look right. It's going to be just you. And you got to be able to continue, bro. You got to understand and believe that vision is really for you, bro. And believe that vision is really for you. And I'm not going to lie. When I went overseas, I low-key in the deepest depths of my heart, like, damn, Ray, you might have fucked up and made a wrong decision. But, like, I knew if I just stayed down and continued, everything would go the way it always does, bro. And I learned that when I first got in recovery, because when I left my neighborhood, bro, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know all this was going to happen. All I knew was they said if I do this and do that, then maybe I'll be myself again. And I was so strung out on drugs, bro, and I was such a bad individual, and I became like a shell of myself. That's all I wanted. I didn't even need to see no proof and results. I just needed to have the direction. I just kept the faith. And that's just all I've been doing to this day. So boom, go overseas, come back. And when I first got back like 6 months ago, ooh, I was uptight. I was bite down mode. I just got back, you feel me? Like, and there's some people who've been working since I left my neighborhood eight, almost 9 years ago. And then there's the kids who've been working since college ended, like 2021, 2022-ish. So in my head, I'm behind the 8 ball. I gotta get right. I got you catch up. You know what I mean? So that's what I did, bro. Bite down, bro. I had a plan, though. I've had a plan. I've had a vision. So I wasn't really worried, and I just executed, and I stayed down. But the whole time, I had to sit and hear and take all the backhand comments, all the second-handed jokes, all the silly, like, remarks about money, about this, about that. And it's like people are comparing themselves to me because I talk the way I do. But it's like, bruh, some of y'all been working since 2014, since we graduated high school. Some of y'all been working since we graduated college. I've been home for 6 months. 6 months. You know, I've done more than some people have done in 8 years. I've done more than some people have done in the past 2-3 years. But it all comes down to having a vision, having a goal, and having a plan. You can make anything in your mind come to fruition. You can make anything in your mind come to reality as long as you're willing to do the work and willing to take the steps necessary. Cognitive thought plus action steps equals manifestation. You can't just manifest shit out your brain without doing the work. But it's very simple. If you can think about it and you see it, it's possible. The only thing that's impossible are the things you can't see. So if you think about it and you see it, it's fucking possible and you could do it. But you got to be willing to do the fucking steps. None of this shit happens through osmosis, bruh. This shit is all work. This shit all takes work. And we're not competing. There ain't no competition. There's a competition amongst the motherfuckers who aren't trying, because there's a lot of motherfuckers down there not trying. So that's why you feel like there's a competition. That's why it feels like the pool is saturated or diluted, because it is saturated and diluted when you're sitting low vibrational thinking about trying and not doing shit. But amongst the motherfuckers trying and doing shit, once you try and do shit, you realize it ain't no competition. Everybody's in their own lane and everybody supports everyone trying shit. Like once you try some shit and you go after some shit, everyone else trying some shit and going after some shit is going to support you, bruh. And they're going to lift you up and they're going to guide you, bruh. So you first need to believe that you could do it. Believe the vision in your head. Believe the vision is yours and it's given to you for a reason. And then create a plan and create action steps to execute that vision. And stay willing to do the work. Stay down. Stay down. There's going to be times where it feels like you're doing so much work, but you're not seeing no return. And you're going to want to fucking quit. You know how long I've been doing YouTube videos now? 2 views, 3 views, 5 views, 10 views. Bro, I think I only have one video. I don't think I even have a video on this channel with over 100 views. But I know and I believe what comes from this. I understand what this part of the journey is. I've been here before. And now that I'm here and where I'm at, and I'm posting the way I do and I'm talking the way I'm talking, people who once used to make those backhand jokes, used to clown and say this and that, they're asking me how I did it. They're giving me the congratulations. They're giving me the, you know what I mean? The kudos. And it's not about that. I didn't need that, obviously, evidently. But it does help. You know what I mean? It hurts when your brothers don't turn you up. You know what I mean? So once your brothers and the people you consider your loved ones, your community start, you feel me, showing love, it does help. And you will get everything you're after, bro. But you got to prove it to you first. The universe wants to know if you believe first that you're exactly who you are and you want the things you want. How the fuck is anyone else going to believe it if you don't believe it? You think they can't see that shit? You think when I was half-assing it years ago, the motherfuckers couldn't see that shit? The motherfuckers really putting in the work couldn't see that I was half-assing it? You know, just doing the bare minimum to get by? No, yes, bruh, they can, bruh. If you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it. If you don't take it serious, no one else is going to take it serious. If you don't stand on it, no one else is going to stand on it. That's what it takes to chase a goal, chase a dream, and to lead from the front and not be a part of the fucking herd, bro. Ain't nobody going to come save you, bro. You want to be fucking great, go do it, bro. It's possible, bro. You got to just believe and do the work, bro. And at the end of the day, that's what this video is about. So right now, we got the job. We're in my head, I just broke even. This is all the shit I was supposed to do 8 years ago. But I had to go pro, go back to school, get these degrees, go overseas. You feel me? Because I knew how powerful it would look and it would be once I got to this point right here. And now that I'm here, ain't shit changed. We ain't arrived. We ain't made it yet. You feel me? We still got so much work to do. There's still so much shit I want. I'm nowhere near content, bro. Nowhere near content. I'll never be content. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but for right now, I fucking really like the way I live. I really like the way I feel, and I damn sure like the way I look compared to the fucking people I see around me, bro, who are happy, who are content. Fuck out of here, bro. I ain't never been content when I was fat. I don't give a fuck what I had, bro. 60K, 20K, 15K, bro. I was fat and I wasn't happy, bro. At the end of the day, that's just me. I don't know about you, but that's just me. So we're back. We got the fucking mentor call this week with John Mark. I'm working on creating systems to just make my offer and make my program more high level, more high ticket, continuing to provide value for my people, continuing to be authentic and transparent with everything I do, and making sure that I don't give anything to people that didn't work for me. I understand we're all different, but all I can give you is what I got. All I can give you is what worked for me. I can't fake it. I can't give you some new shit. I'm not about to learn some new shit. I know this works. You know what I mean? So that's what I give to you guys. Continue to create content. I'm working on new ways and new things to post on this channel. I'm going to create like informational videos. I'm going to still do these talks. I'm going to do like some vlogs too. I went to LA like 2 weeks ago with my cousin. I'm creating a vlog right now for that. I'm posting on this channel, still dropping the Bay affiliated content. We got a new episode coming out today. And yeah, just continue to stay in the process, bro. Stay in the solution. Not worried about the negative stuff. Not worried about the things we don't got. Of course, there's some things I want. Of course, there's a lot of things I want. You know what I mean? Ain't shit. Everything's not perfect, bro. But it's like I continue no matter what. Like good, bad, or indifferent. I'm going to continue to do the work. I'm going to continue to stay in the solution. I love you guys. Follow me on Instagram at staydownfit_Ray. Follow me on Instagram at Bay Affiliated. And that's the YouTube. And I'll be back soon. Ciao.